This article is being read by an automated voice. Chapter 2, Point 4. The UK's F-gas regulation review. The UK government has been urged to review its F-gas regulation by trade groups in the country's HVAC and R sector. The British Refrigeration Association, or BRA, and the Federation of Environmental Trade Associations, or FETA, both called for the government to continue with its review of the existing F-gas regulations after a national election held July 3, 2024, that swept the Conservative Party out of power and ushered in a new Labour-led government. Neil Roberts, president of BRA, said the trade group would support the government in determining how the UK's F-gas regulation should be adapted in response to the revised EU F-gas regulation, which became law in March 2024. FETA, an alliance of trade unions of which BRA is a member, issued a statement calling on the government to prioritize work toward meeting the country's net zero targets, including the consultation on the Great Britain F-gas review. The UK government has not offered an update on the timeline to review its existing F-gas regulation. The Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, or DEFRA, was reportedly conducting a survey of HVAC and R industry stakeholders in the fall of 2023, with the goal to hold a public consultation on a draft of the revised regulation thereafter. At the time of writing, DEFRA has not released an update on the result of the survey or the timeline for a public consultation of draft text. In addition to its commitments under the Kigali Amendment to the Montreal Protocol, the UK government is obliged to review its F-gas regulation as part of the country's net zero strategy. The strategy, published in October 2021, commits the government to reviewing its F-gas regulation to see if the country can go further in the name of reaching its goal of net zero emissions by 2050. The current F-gas regulation is modeled off of the EU's 2014 regulation, which the UK adopted as its own after Brexit. Supermarkets take action. The UK's revising its F-gas regulation to mirror the EU's would be a boon for the natural refrigerants industry. However, in the commercial sector, supermarket brands are showing that they're ready to move on from HFCs, even in the absence of regulation. Rather than adopting HFOS, many of the country's top supermarket chains are opting for natural refrigerants. The UK's largest supermarket brand in terms of annual turnover, Tesco, had installed transcritical CO2 refrigeration systems at 1,000 of its stores, one-third of its locations, as of October 2022. It plans to be HFC-free chain-wide by 2035. Tesco also operates stores in Ireland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary. The country's second-largest supermarket brand, Sainsbury's, said in its 2024 sustainability report that it's replacing HFC refrigeration systems with those using natural refrigerant gas. Morrisons, the fourth-largest supermarket operator in the UK, said in 2021 that it is switching refrigerants to CO2. The fifth-largest supermarket chain, Aldi UK, spent the summer of 2024 retrofitting 33 stores with natural refrigerants as part of its drive to transition completely to natural refrigerants by 2029.